And we're back on People Talking Sports Wednesday night.
Hell yeah, man. This is our best night.
Is it?
I don't know.
All right, I'll take it. I was in Albany all weekend, man.
Oh yeah, how was that?
It was Albany.
Yeah?
That's my review of Albany.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Albany. Yeah.
I went to this great restaurant there, Cafe Madison.
Oh, okay.
It's like a cool little cafe. I'm walking down the street. I see a basketball game. I'm wearing my basketball sneakers, and I was like, I'm getting in this.
Yeah.
So my friend Doug Key and I walk by. That's me running point.
Oh man,
Behind the
look at you.
back, wide open shot.
Such flair, Sam. Oh my God.
They call me Tim Duncan there. That's really what it's all about, is a friendship.
Oh my God.
It was natural.
Yeah. You ever think about having those guys on the show?
We will, if
old
they're
squad?
watching, MSG's got a big budget. We will fly you out on private jet. I was at Albany and I was in the club one night.
Right.
And I asked for a coffee before my show.
Sure.
And I guess they were out of, it was the Sunday night show, so it was crowded because of the holiday.
You're a draw. Yeah. Come on.
It was the holiday. And they had they were out of mugs, so they run out with a black coffee in a pint glass, and the guy bringing it to me was like, and I was like, just give it me some other way. Don't hurt yourself, man.
Yeah, put on white gloves. That's fun, and that makes it like more fancy, you know?
Gloves.
Like Mickey Mouse.
Yes.
One time, this was like the first time I ever drank. I didn't know what to get, so I asked the bartender for a cup of rum.
Cup of rum.
Yeah, and she goes, okay, and then handed me back a full pint glass of rum.
Oh my God.
Yeah, like I was just like, who do you think I am? Like that, like even if that's what, like, I'm not a bear, you know, like a full pint glass of rum.
Yeah, but who do you think you are? A very confident man.
Yeah.
Not just anyone goes, give me a cup of rum.
You think that's confidence or that's a
confidence.
deep depression?
You're like Johnny Depp in Pirates of the Caribbean.
Right.
A cup of rum?
Yeah. But just like the saddest pirate.
All right, so Landon, you're a Pro Bowl safety.
Yep.
I'd like you to try to show us what a perfect hit looks like on our head writer / wide receiver, Anthony DeVito.
Okay.
Can you pretend he's Des Bryant?
All right.
And hike. Will that work?
That's pretty good. Yeah.
I think you got it.
I'm here with Giants Pro Bowl safety Landon Collins. Thanks so much for joining us, man.
No doubt. Appreciate it. Glad to be here.
Yeah, man. I mean, last year you had such a great year. I mean, 23 years old. Mm-hmm. It's insane. What does that feel like?
Oh man, it's an honor, it's a blessing. I tell you that much. Just looking back at it, I mean, even though I got a lot more to prove, just saying it's an awesome season and just looking forward to putting more film on the board.
So some people have compared you to Troy Polamalu. Mm-hmm. Some people say you're the best safety in the league. I'm one of those people. You're on my squad.
Bet.
I mean, how does that feel? Does that motivate you, or is that scary? What does that feel like?
Man, it's not. I wouldn't say it's scary. It definitely motivates me, and then definitely I would say put a bullseye on my back. But I love the pressure. It's something that drives me and wants to make me better, because I mean, just seeing other safeties I play against, even though we all friends outside of football and stuff like that, I know in everybody back in mind, I'm better than that guy, you know, and they want to prove that point, so I have to continue to show it each and every week why I'm the best safety.
That's a good way to think of it. You're a New Orleans guy. Mm-hmm. Are you gumbo?
Gumbos, shrimp, crawfish, everything. Anything you think of, yeah.
Yeah, how often do you go home?
I just came from home, actually. I was down there for about a month and a half. That's why I trained down there in Baton Rouge. And I mean, I wasn't eating, and I had to watch my weight and my figure. But like after the season, after February, oh yeah, I'm eating boudin balls, gumbos, shrimp, pasta, crawfish, everything.
Were you a Saints fan growing up?
I was, until they lost to the Falcons. When Mike Vick was playing, it was I had a $5 bet on the Saints that they was going to beat the Falcons, and we lost. So I never liked the Saints since then.
Over $5?
Over $5, yes. I lost money.
God.
I lost money. But other than that,
I lost money on the Giants in the Super Bowl against the Ravens, but I still rooted for them. I had to.
The only time I rooted for the Saints was when even though they beat Peyton Manning in the Super Bowl, that's the only time I rooted for them, because I was happy for them at the time. But now I got to play against them, so it's no more happiness.
Yeah, oh yeah. Do you cover Odell in practice?
No, not at all. Not at all. I leave that to Dak Rabbit, DRC, and Eli Apple. Lead them boys. That's their job. I just stay over the top of them and don't let them catch no deep balls.
What is going through your head before you lay a hit on somebody? When you're getting ready to just jack someone up, what is going through your head?
Don't hit them in the head. About it. I'm not trying to get fined. So.
I like that. That's the reason. Why you shouldn't hit someone in the head. The fine. That's
about it.
But God. I mean, that's got to feel like a combination of oh, that was awesome and sorry at the same time.
No,
right?
There's no sorry. No sorry. Nah, I had to. You caught the ball. You had the ball in your hands. My objective is to hit you.
Right.
So, if it hurts, so be it.
Who's one of the toughest covers?
For a tight end, I cover tight ends. I would say Jordan Reed.
Yeah.
From the Redskins. He's the best tight end / receiver tight end out there.
That's the thing about the safety. You have to cover tight ends. You got to cover wideouts sometimes. I mean, is it kind of annoying covering tight ends because they're huge?
Nah, because I'm a big guy. I'm a big, strong guy. I mean, for smaller.
I wasn't suggesting that you weren't. I can see that you're very strong.
For smaller safeties, undersized, it might be a little bit difficult. But usually I'm man-to-man on our tight ends that we play against, all the bigger tight ends. So we have those troubles.
And so Redskins, that's a rival anyway. So I mean, Redskins, Eagles, Cowboys. Who does it feel the best to beat?
Cowboys.
Yeah.
Yeah, because everybody says it's Americans team, so we have to show up every time we play them, even though they're not America's team.
They're not America's team. Giants.
Correct. Thank you.
So, but they kind of changed in the last couple of years because they have Prescott now. And is that kind of annoying, a mobile quarterback? Because it's like a longer possession.
Yeah, that's always annoying. That's what gave us troubles in the playoff with Aaron Rodgers. Definitely with Dak, he doesn't showcase his speed. He has it, but he doesn't showcase it all the time. But yeah, with a mobile quarterback, it's very difficult for us defenses to continue to cover downfield. So that's why you have to have a great line. That's why we have OV, JBP, Snacks, and all those guys. So they do a great job keeping them contained.
We're trying to get Snacks in the show. We put out mouse traps with Reese's peanut butter cups in them.
No, don't do that. Put up Hot Cheetos.
Hot Cheetos? All right. Do we have that in the budget? Can we get Hot Cheetos? So Eli, do you guys ever go out to dinner together? Does he take the team out or does he only take out the offensive line?
Oh man, I would say the offensive line. Yeah. Nobody that's out there. I'm gonna put that in his ear next time. Appreciate it, yeah.
Tell him Sam Morril from People Talking Sports that he should
I will.
I'm sure that'll tip the scales a little bit. So, that's kind of cool that you get, this two-time Super Bowl champ. Does he ever say, because a lot of the team's younger now, which is kind of exciting for fans. It's a new generation of players.
Correct.
You and we had Justin on last week, he laid me out pretty hard.
I'm glad it was Justin. Let's put it that way.
Because he's a nice guy.
Correct.
I challenged him mistakenly to stop me from sacking our head writer, and he made me pay. And hi.
It felt hard?
It felt hard.
I bet. A strong guy. I got to blitz against him sometimes. He got a nice, strong punch, I tell you that much.
Oh, my God. What's the worst hit you've taken in a game? Was it college or pro?
Pro. It was actually my rookie year. I was playing against Buffalo, and I can't remember his name, but it's number 15. He ran a slant, and I was coming down as we call it like a slugger. And we had almost a head-to-head contact, but I kind of made it look like it wasn't head-to-head because I kind of slipped to the side and wrapped him up, but it was definitely head-to-head contact. But he went out the next play, and I kind of stood in, but I had to get in the back in the middle of the field because I was kind of dizzy at the same time. That's about the worst time, yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I like that your worst hit, the other guy still got it worse.
Got to.
Yeah.
I can't show no weakness.
That is an interesting thing. You've been in the league 2 years, right? Mm-hmm. Your rookie year, it's tough. It's tough to be a rookie. You're in New York. It's a lot of pressure. Mm-hmm. And then you come back last year, and this year, this could be even bigger,
Yeah.
Do you feel good about this season?
Oh, yeah, I feel awesome. Our offense I feel more confident in our offense about anything. They have a lot of key components that they needed to put together, and they put together, and they're working tremendously together. They give our defense a little trouble. I ain't gonna say they give us a lot of trouble because, I mean, we still a good defense on that side, but they give us a little trouble each and every practice.
They want you off the field a little bit. If they can put together some long drives, they can help you guys out.
If we do that, whew, be some trouble for some teams.
We're back on People Talking Sports with a great panel. First off, a friend of mine toured with Ron White, which is Jerry Jones' favorite color. Vic Henley. Anthony DeVito got his new album Dream Occupation, which by looking at him, you'd think is ISIS. It's not. and Artie Lange, one of the greats. Howard Stern, Beer League, Dirty Work, and now us.
It's weird you made that list after saying one of the greats.
Well, here's some good news. We do have Neil Aquino, the rookie, the French kid. I'm excited about this kid. He didn't throw out the first pitch. He was just at the Yankees game, right? He's not there yet. He's not at the first pitch level yet, but he was at the game.
He's not Baba Booey yet.
But this kid, it is exciting. He's apparently studying Jason Kidd and Gary Payton. That's good to aim high. I studied Gallagher to get my confidence.
Wow. Man, Neil Aquino, his story, it's not like the normal 19-year-old kid who moves to New York story. You know? I think it usually takes a while to meet Aaron Judge and go to the Bronx.
Curt Schilling, his truck broke down. He was trying to go to Houston to help people, and his truck broke down. Apparently, his truck takes after him. It's funny that people in Houston are like, poor Curt Schilling.
Yeah.
Right.
Do they really feel bad for him?
Probably.
He was going to do his Breitbart show there.
Really?
Yes, that's what I read the thing, and he was going to take a bunch of supplies and do his Breitbart show there. So basically, I think a big wind came in and blew his tiki torch out.
He's had an infected ankle for 10 years.
I mean, it's kind of weird. So he lost all his money, right, in the video game?
That's unbelievable.
That's kind of crazy.
That's wonderful.
It is nice.
That's great. No, I love it. I do too.
What do you think?
I want to see Broke Part 2.
What do you think? Invested in Bernie Madoff Donkey Kong?
We just had a big eclipse. The glasses were hard to come by. We have the next eclipse is in 2024. How much would you pay for these Eclipse glasses right here?
Absolutely nothing. The eclipse was a scam. $5?
Probably like $1.
10 cents.
Nothing.
Right now, kind of zero money is like my limit.
I wouldn't wear them if you paid me.
What if they were autographed by Sam Morril?
Don't even know who that is, man.
Few do. Few do. What if they were autographed by Sam Morril?
Still nothing.
$4?
Ooh, the autograph devalues.
I'd pay any amount.
Any amount, because Sam Morril, he's quite a
He's
star.
my favorite guy.
Oh my God, Sam Morril? I freaking love this guy.
Wow, he's the best, right?
The best.
Best in the biz. Tall drink of whiskey.
Always nice to get my confidence really high.
Yeah.
Rolling into a segment. Thanks, Joe.
Joe's middle name is Didn't Make the.
JaVale McGee, he went to Amsterdam. We're digging today.
That sounds like something David Spade would call you.
JaVale McGee.
Hey, JaVale McGee.
Oh, we have the video.
Oh.
We do have a video for something. Let's see what we got here.
Where are you coming back from?
Amsterdam.
Amsterdam? You went to Amsterdam by yourself?
I ain't go by myself. I want my cousin.
How was it, man?
It was pretty good.
Did you obviously didn't indulge in Amsterdam?
Try not to.
It must be tempting though, man. You're in the world's capital.
It's not as accessible as you would think. Like, you have to go search for stuff. So I'm definitely not doing extra stuff in Amsterdam.
On the next, JaVale and the Sycophant. That was terrible.
That was awful.
Man, I love that he just went to Amsterdam with his cousin. You didn't get high. What did you guys do? It's a lot of bike riding and visits to the Anne Frank house.
Exactly. How do you go there and not find weed?
Yeah.
He didn't see the tulips. He didn't see any windmills.
He
didn't
gets
see any
high.
wooden shoes. No Van Gogh. No, you just.
He gets high before Anne Frank house and goes in and goes, she had plenty of room.
I like that he's saying, he's like, yeah, it's not that easy to find. Well, yeah, you tried to find it then.
That shows you, any team that's looking at JaVale McGee, that's how lazy he is. You know? His work ethic includes, He's like, I couldn't find drugs in Amsterdam. It's like, oh, all right.
No wonder he doesn't box out.
Yeah, right.
Exactly.
We got more coming up right after this break with Liz Gonzalez and another thing. Stick around. We're back with Liz Gonzalez and another thing.
So it's only Wednesday, and already it's been a really big sports week. Did you guys check out the UCLA game this weekend?
No.
No.
I did.
College football. Yeah.
It was amazing.
Incredible.
Yeah, 44-10, and A&M blew it.
34-point comeback.
Yeah, he knows that. I dressed the same on Tuesday, apparently.
It's a really good outfit. But it broke.
Sometimes it works.
So yeah, the UCLA game was ridiculous, and then on Monday night, J.D. Martinez hit 4 home runs, which is completely absurd. So he's only the 18th person in the history of Major League Baseball to ever do that. So that got me thinking, what is the greatest sports performance I've ever seen? And for me, it was my sophomore year of college, University of Texas versus USC in the Rose Bowl. Fumbles, interceptions, Reggie Bush, Matt Leinart, and Vince Young dominating football in a way I don't think I'll ever see for the rest of my life. He's a quarterback, and he rushed for 200 yards in that game and 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, Vince Young wouldn't see it either. Last time for him, too.
Vince Young was a good guy. I actually had a class with him, and that's unfortunate that his
You had
career
a class
went.
with, so you never saw him?
No, he was there. Actually,
Did you ever meet the guy?
Actually, I'll tell you this. I sat next to him, and he was the only athlete that didn't have a designated note-taking person, which is pretty impressive.
It's good not to have a temptation to cheat.
What's the greatest sports performance you've ever seen?
Met Red game, 1978. My father cheated on my mother twice.
I got a tie. I got LeBron when he dropped 48 on the it was 48 Game 5 on the Pistons. That defense is a tie between that and there was a woman behind me at Royal Rumble who took her top off.
Oh,
so both were coming out parties.
How about the kid in Philadelphia who threw up on the infant? Remember that kid?
I don't remember
Pukey-mon? That's his nickname.
Pukey-mon?
Did you just make that up?
No.
That's a real thing?
You never saw a guy threw up on an infant in Philadelphia. They call him Pukey-mon.
Well, it's Philadelphia. I feel like your expectations for human beings are lower in that city.
I've never been to a Klan meeting. I've been to the upper deck at an Eagles game.
You were saying you saw Jordan?
I saw Jordan hit the 55 points against the Knicks. And I was at the game when Reggie hit the 3 homers. Actually, we sent away for tickets.
Wow.
I still got the ticket stubs. They were $10, the tickets.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was great. My father threw me on the field.
Did he throw up on you after?
That's Philly. And then he said,
He threw you on the field, but then you got to go be part of the celebration,
well,
right?
the pandemonium, yeah. I met him at shortstop, and he said, you don't have to go to school tomorrow. And that's the last time I went to school. True story.
This has been such a good People Talking Sports. Vic Henley, Artie Lange, Liz, Anthony. Keep watching, guys. Tomorrow night we got Artie again.
What the hell? I need the benefits.
And tight end for the Giants, Howard Cross. Tell your friends. People Talking Sports.